Morning everybody. So choose to use, not paid to say. Not my catchphrase at all. It is actually a catchphrase really that came from Robert Everett, who was the ex-sales director of Hull Cartridge. So where does all that come from? So it really comes from the kind of Calvert Sporting ethos that we wanted to give the best possible products to our clients, no matter, for want of a better word, where they came from, who's doing them. If it's a good product, then we want to promote it. What's happened on social media, and this isn't a criticism of what's happened, is suddenly everybody's a brand ambassador, everybody's shooting different cartridges, shooting different guns, etc, etc, which for me is great and good for them, but actually what I still want to be able to offer is the best possible products to our clients. So if that means that I have to go out there and buy them and resource them and look into them, so be it, but I'm not being paid to do so. Now I know what you're probably all thinking, well, hold up a minute, he shoots a pair of Fabries, okay, that are obviously given to him. Yeah, that's absolutely true, and I think the Fabry thing is something that, you know, they are, I genuinely believe, the best gun in the world. I think it's one of those things where if I could afford a pair, I'd definitely buy a pair. Also, the Hull cartridges. As many of you know, I've represented Hull Cartridge, but what I would say is that actually we represent them as a brand because that's what we sell. When I first went on my own, I looked at all the different the different cartridge manufacturers and chose Hull, okay, to support, just because at that point in time I believe them to be the best brand. So there's lots of different things that we look at and discard. We try and pick whatever the best products are and then sell them through that shop. What qualifies us to do that? I suppose what I would say is we live, eat and breathe shooting. And I know many of you are going, well, I do exactly the same. But we do it on probably what I would call a very extreme version. So I think I said before, somewhere between 4 to 500 days that we're in field with people. We're out 24/7. I have to have a little smile when I watch people talking about jackets, for instance. They talk about jackets and go, you know, it's a great jacket, you know, and they're doing 10 days, you know, kind of shooting and walking their dog in it, so to speak. We're spending 300 days a year in it, okay, and it through all conditions, through all, you know, different situations. And we're constantly seeking the best products, okay? So we're constantly looking for what the best products out there. Wellies would be a classic at the minute. If I'm blatantly honest, I can't find what I believe to be the best pair of wellies at the moment. Where you know, all the different bits and bobs that I've tried, all the ones I've bought, been okay, but there's nothing that's been outstanding. So the big hunt for the perfect Wellington is out there. So yeah, so that is choose to use, not paid to say. As I say, no criticism of anybody else if they want to be ambassadors or whatever they want to call themselves, okay, but that's just not for Calvert Sporting. We want to distance ourselves as far away from that as possible. We recommend something because we genuinely believe it is the best product.